Ontario Cold Cases, Canada's True Crime Podcast, The Predator in the Heat, coming this Sunday, March 9th, on the murder of Kimlyn Tolgyes. A scorching night, a charming stranger, a brutal murder that remains unsolved. On August 1st, 2002, Hamilton, Ontario was suffocating under an intense summer heatwave. That night, a white sports car prowled the streets. The man inside, young, blond, and smooth-talking, offered a ride to a woman at the corner of Barton and Wellington. His name, he said, was Joe. She survived. Barely. But 4 weeks later, another woman wasn't so lucky. On August 30th, city workers in Burlington's Kerncliff Park stumbled upon a gruesome scene. The naked, battered body of 19-year-old Kimlyn Tolgyes. A mother, a daughter, a young woman whose life had been violently stolen. Kimlyn was last seen a week earlier stepping out of a red pickup truck in Hamilton. After that, she vanished. With 200 leads, multiple arrests, and a police task force dedicated to tracking a predator, investigators were left chasing shadows. Was Joe more than an attacker? Was he a killer? Or was there another predator lurking in the night, using the cover of darkness to hunt his victims? Over 2 decades later, the case remains ice cold, but the questions still burn. Who was hunting in Hamilton that summer? Who got away with murder? And most terrifying of all, who is still out there? Subscribe now to Ontario Cold Cases, Canada's True Crime Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Because some cases may go cold, but they are never forgotten. Join me, Jay Nickel, this Sunday, March 9th, on Ontario Cold Cases, Canada's True Crime Podcast, as we dive into one of Ontario's most chilling cold cases. Because in every cold case, somebody always knows something. Subscribe now to Ontario Cold Cases, Canada's True Crime Podcast, available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts. Justice delayed does not have to mean justice denied. Stay tuned.